Hi, I had the privilege of visiting all 200 pavilions at Expo 2020 Dubai from 1st October 2021 to 31st March 2022. This global event brought together innovation, culture, and collaboration on an unprecedented scale, featuring 193 country pavilions. Each showcased unique ideas, technology, and cultural experiences. In this video, I'll take you inside the pavilion. So if you missed it, this is your chance to experience the culture, innovation, and creativity of the world in one place.
Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out what was universally considered the single most elite, high demand, and absolutely mind-blowing masterpiece of the entire Expo 2020 Dubai. We are stepping straight inside the legendary Japan Pavilion. Seriously, if you know anything about World Expos, you know that Japan always goes completely overkill with their technology, their storytelling, and their hospitality. This place was so popular that people were waiting in lines for up to 4 or 5 hours just to get a glimpse inside, and it completely stole the show by winning the Gold Award for Best Exhibition Design. We are talking about a fully customized smartphone journey, rooms filled with hyper-realistic mist projections, massive synchronized digital mirrors, and a world-famous miniature art display that will completely change the way you look at everyday household items. Before we step inside this absolute fortress of innovation, I want to say a massive hello to all my viewers from Japan. Konnichiwa. If you are watching right now from Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, Yokohama, Sapporo, or anywhere else across the globe, please drop a comment right now. Tell me your favorite regional dish, or let us know what city you are tuning in from. Let us get this comment section absolutely flooded with Japanese pride right from the start. Seriously, let us get the chat buzzing. Alright, let us walk through these grand doors and see how this incredible nation is bringing its ancient cultural wisdom to solve the biggest challenges of our future. Before we even talk about the inside, we have to do a massive breakdown of the external architecture because it is a total engineering marvel designed by the famous Japanese architect Yuko Nagayama. The entire building is enveloped in an ultra-futuristic, double-layered white lattice structure that looks like a giant floating piece of three-dimensional art. The designer created this pattern as a brilliant cross-cultural bridge. When you look closely, the geometric folding shapes are modeled directly after traditional Japanese origami paper folding techniques. But at the exact same time, the repeating pattern honors classical Middle Eastern arabesque geometry. It is a beautiful nod to the host nation, the United Arab Emirates, showing how deep historical design languages from different sides of the world can blend together perfectly. But here is where the sustainability science kicks in. This massive origami curtain is not just for looks. It is made of a specialized lightweight high-tech fabric that serves as a natural sunshield, reflecting the intense Dubai heat away from the main building structure. Beneath this lattice curtain, the architects installed a massive shallow cooling pool of water that spans across the front entryway. As the hot desert breeze blows over the water, it naturally cools the air through evaporation before it reaches the waiting crowds, creating a completely natural, zero-energy climate control system. As you walk down the entry ramp, the pavilion hosts greet you with an incredible level of traditional hospitality, known as omotenashi, which means looking after your guests with absolute selflessness and deep respect. They hand you a specialized high-tech smartphone and a premium pair of headphones that are completely synced to your physical presence, and this is where your personalized digital journey officially kicks off. Now let us step into the very first official exhibition room, which is called Scene 1, the Journey of Encounters. The moment you cross the threshold, you leave the outdoor desert behind and enter a dark, beautiful, minimalist corridor. The air is crisp and cool, and you can hear the soothing, ambient sounds of traditional Japanese string and woodwind instruments playing softly through your synced headphones. As you walk down this path, you hold up the specialized smartphone that the host gave you at the door. The screen prompts you to select your personal interests, language, and cultural background. The software uses advanced real-time indoor positioning sensors embedded in the ceiling to track your exact location as you move through the building. The walls of this first corridor are lined with elegant, semi-transparent graphic panels that introduce the core philosophy of the pavilion, which is where ideas meet. It explains that Japan's entire history has been shaped by encountering different cultures along ancient trade routes, absorbing those global ideas, and combining them with their own traditions to create something completely new and beautiful. The digital screens around you throw shimmering light reflections that change color based on how many people are walking through the space, creating an immediate sense of shared human connection.
After the journey will be saved in your smartphones. They will be the key elements in the later on. Your guidance will start shortly. You will first see the flower as a difference in your smartphone. Please remember the name of the flower. Now please listen to your guidance. Thank you. ありがとうございます。Don't forget your belongings. Who is it? Now please check the flower in your devices. Everybody have a different one. Please remember the name of this flower. Please check the flower in your devices. Thank you so much for waiting. Please come this way. Until I know we shall place the mask on. It's dark inside. Please move slowly. Mind your step, please.
Moving out of the setup corridor, you enter the second official room, which is called Scene 2, the landscape of Japan. This room is an absolute masterpiece of immersive digital development, and it completely blows your senses wide open. The room is a massive, blacked-out theater space, and the designers installed towering, floor-to-ceiling panoramic projection walls alongside giant, reflective mirrored floors and ceilings. When the show begins, the synchronized multimedia servers completely blanket every single square inch of the interior space with high-definition cinematic footage of Japan's majestic changing seasons. You feel like you are literally floating through clouds of pink cherry blossoms during spring, walking through lush emerald green bamboo forests in summer, standing amidst fiery red maple leaves during autumn, and flying over the pristine snow-capped peaks of Mount Fuji in the dead of winter. The three-dimensional spatial sound system fills your ears with hyper-realistic nature frequencies, from the gentle rustling of leaves and crashing ocean waves to the crisp crunch of snow underfoot. Because the floors are completely mirrored, the digital projections repeat downward infinitely, giving you this surreal, gravity-defying illusion that you are standing on a glass platform floating high above the living landscapes of Japan. The room perfectly demonstrates how the Japanese population maintains a deep, spiritual relationship with the seasonal rhythms of the earth, using nature as their ultimate inspiration for art and living. As you clear the digital landscapes, you transition straight into the third official room, which is called Scene 3, the Art of Innovation. This room became the absolute viral showstopper of the entire World Fair, and it features the legendary work of the famous Japanese miniature artist Tatsuya Tanaka. The space is a massive, brightly lit gallery filled with dozens of pristine, custom-designed glass display cases. Tanaka utilizes a traditional Japanese artistic concept called maitate, which is the brilliant practice of choosing everyday household objects and reimagining them as something completely different to find hidden beauty in simple things. When you approach these glass cases, your mind will be completely blown by the sheer level of creativity. The artist took rows of green dishwashing sponges and arranged them alongside tiny miniature figurines to look exactly like a lush farming plantation of green tea fields. He took a simple, open electronic laptop computer and transformed the glowing keyboard into an ultra-sleek, high-speed passenger train station. A standard blue surgical face mask became a rolling tropical ocean wave for a tiny surfer figurine. A single charging wire became a high-tech gym track, and a collection of white cosmetic cream bottles became a futuristic city skyline. Your specialized smartphone automatically vibrates as you approach each individual glass case, flashing detailed digital descriptions, behind-the-scenes creation videos, and artistic poetry written by Tanaka himself. This entire room serves as a massive conceptual metaphor for modern Japanese engineering. It shows the world that true innovation does not always require massive, heavy infrastructure. It begins with changing your perspective, looking at the everyday materials around you, and using playful creativity to solve global problems with minimalist design.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you please enjoy the next one?
Moving past the miniature art galleries, you enter the fourth official room, which is called Scene 4, the challenges of our dynamic present. The atmosphere shifts dramatically as you step into a high-tech, cyber laboratory environment lit by moving neon laser paths, glowing data nodes, and giant interactive information pillars that look like they belong in a futuristic space station control room. This room focuses heavily on the massive global crises facing humanity today, including climate change, rapid urban overpopulation, food scarcity, and aging societies. Instead of just showing depressing facts, the pavilion showcases how Japan is deploying their national strategy called Society 5.0. This is an incredible blueprint for a fully human-centric society that seamlessly merges physical spaces with cyberspace using advanced technology. You can approach the giant digital pillars and use your specialized smartphone to interact with the screens, exploring how Japan is scaling up artificial intelligence, autonomous robotics, and big data to build fully sustainable smart cities. They showcase breakthroughs in smart agriculture, showing off automated drone networks that can plant and harvest crops without human intervention, alongside advanced medical biotechnology software that can diagnose health conditions years in advance to protect aging populations. The room uses a brilliant mix of synchronized lighting and data animations to prove that heavy industrial growth and absolute environmental preservation can exist in perfect harmony through smart engineering.
Please find your door, ladies and gentlemen. Please find your door, ladies and gentlemen.
Now we are reaching the ultimate grand climax of the entire journey as we step into Scene 5 and Scene 6, which are the specialized Avatar Room and the official Expo 2025 Osaka Invitation Theater. You walk into a massive circular dome room that is completely surrounded by synchronized projection screens and individual standing pod stations equipped with advanced facial recognition scanners. When you stand at your assigned station, the computer system reads the data that your personalized smartphone gathered throughout your entire walkthrough, analyzing your interests, your movements, and your cultural background. Within seconds, the floor-to-ceiling screens completely erupt with a massive, swirling galaxy of digital particles, and the system uses artificial intelligence to generate a fully unique, custom digital avatar that represents your personality. Hundreds of avatars representing every single visitor in the room appear on the screens together, joining hands and dancing across the digital landscape to show that global unity and collaborative innovation are the ultimate keys to saving our planet. The show then transitions into a magnificent, high-energy preview of Expo 2025 Osaka, Kansai, Japan. Before we dive into the inner rooms, we have to talk about the exterior giant screens project, breathtaking 3D architectural renders of the upcoming World Fair site being built right on a massive artificial island in Osaka Bay, featuring the world's largest wooden roof ring structure. The pavilion hosts come together for a final, deeply moving farewell ceremony, inviting the entire global audience to reunite in Osaka to continue co-creating the future of human life. It is an intense, beautiful sensory experience that leaves visitors completely spellbound. EC Tour because it is a total masterpiece of modern engineering. Before you walk out those doors, make sure you get your official Expo passport stamp. The Japan stamp has a beautiful, clean layout that features a detailed silhouette of their iconic origami lattice pavilion facade next to the country name, making for a stellar memento to add to your collection. That is a wrap on our ultimate, massive walkthrough of the Japan Pavilion at Expo 2020 Dubai. From standing beneath an origami lattice facade to exploring Tanaka's mind-blowing miniature art, interacting with futuristic smart cities, and creating our own digital avatars, this pavilion was an absolute triumph of human genius and heartfelt hospitality. If you love checking out the high-tech innovations and rich culture of Japan with me today, please make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming travel adventures around the globe. To all my viewers watching this video, if you have any questions at all about the pavilion exhibits, the miniature art pieces, travel tips for Tokyo or Osaka, or the upcoming World Fair in Japan, please drop them in the comments section below so we can keep the conversation going. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the very next video. Arigatou gozaimasu and bye.